In tonight's Meth Watch, we begin the first of a three-part series on a Portland man who is celebrating overcoming his meth addiction in extraordinary ways. We begin tonight with the story of Mikael Luman, who says his addiction all started with the word yes.
I mean, you're always chasing that first time. You know, it doesn't matter, you can be clean for 6 months, 9 months, a year, 6 years. You never go back to the first time. You always go back to the last time.
32-year-old Mikael Luman says his addiction to drugs started in high school. An athlete who was all-state in a couple of sports says it began innocently. In
my junior year, I had an injury in basketball, and kind of felt like things weren't going the way I wanted them to go. My friends had come over to my house. My parents were out of town, and they were drinking. And you know, for some reason at that point, I said yes.
Luman says saying yes that first time made it easier to say yes again and again. And it was while he was playing soccer at Portland State University that he tried ecstasy for the first time and then went a step farther.
As far as the methamphetamine, I was again at another low point. I partied like Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and I was like, oh, I'm through, I'm done, I'm not going to party anymore. And then somebody had come up to me and said, well, do you want to, you want to try some speed? And I said, what does it do? And he said, well, wakes you up, gives you energy, and I'm tired. I'm like, sure, I'll try it.
Trying meth led to an 8-year addiction with the drug, where Luman says he was arrested several times and was in and out of jail.
I didn't know anything about meth. I just figured out it's just amphetamines. He can quit anytime he wants.
His dad, Dave Luman, says he knew his son was getting in trouble, but had no idea the extent of his addiction.
It wasn't until after the fact that we actually learned what had been going on.
There was a time when I was kidnapped for about 6 months, and I had to manufacture for some people, and so obviously that's not very fun. But when you're manufacturing and using, you really don't think about how bad it really is.
Next week, we'll tell you how Mikael landed in prison, and then the amazing things that